What up, everybody? This your boy Black Mig is back with another car blog. So at work, back at my normal work spot, not working at the far distant location, thank God. Just wanted to do a video real quick, talk to you guys. Um, Not gonna talk about Star Wars: The Last Jedi itself in this video, although for those who've seen the video and seen my tweets on Twitter, I have finally saw Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Real quick, I thought it was great. I love the direction that they're going and the messages that they were giving in that movie. It is, to me, probably one of the most thoughtful Star Wars movies ever made. I thought the writing was great. I thought the acting was great. There were pivotal scenes that were very, 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 powerful. In particular, the one that they warned everybody about. Definitely, that shit was like, wow. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. They did a great job. Rian Johnson, I know most people probably don't know him. I had to look him up myself. I've never seen Brick or Looper. And I am one of those rare people on planet Earth that has never seen Breaking Bad. Not one episode. So I'm not familiar with any of his work, but he did a good job, and I see why they want to give him 3 films on his own. Now, moving from that, one of the takeaways from the movie is, that's what this topic of the video is going to be, is I took away the idea of how change really does send us into a fever. This is considered the most divisive Star Wars movie because there's some things in there that totally changed the game. I was like cheering that shit. I was inside going nuts in the theater. I was very calm on the outside, but I was like really, really losing my shit on the inside because I'm like, yes, this is what we need to do. This is the evolution. And that's the thing. Change is a part of the evolution. That's evolution is change. Change is evolution. However you want to put it. You need to be able to adapt and change some things if you're going to truly evolve. You can't just evolve to not necessarily a better version of the same thing. Sometimes you have to lose certain things. You got to drop certain habits, certain thoughts, certain ideas, and adopt new ones. And I feel like this is what this movie, if anything, put down as its lesson. And I think it's a lesson that a lot of people are stubborn to get, because it's this lesson that we're stubborn to get as human beings. You could look at the political, landscape right now in the United States. A lot of the problems are people want to go back to some old things. Some people don't want to go back to old things. Some people don't want to change some of the new things. Some people want to change the new things. Everybody's fighting for ground and position, and it's like, yeah, tradition is always a good thing. Sometimes traditions have to die in order for the tradition to come back stronger than ever and be something better than it was. But people don't seem to want to realize that, and that's where you get all this fighting, this, everybody just clawing at each other and everybody being split because no one wants to adopt something from the other group into theirs and vice versa. It's like we all just want to stick to one line. And again, the thing that I think is the takeaway from the movie is there's clear lines of good and evil. It doesn't matter what you call it. There's good, there's bad. There's things that you should do, there's things that you shouldn't do. And you don't necessarily need to have a rigid code in your life. You don't have to necessarily be Republican. You don't have to necessarily be a Democrat, for instance, to bring the politics thing in. Be a good politician. Be a good person. Be somebody who's going to fight for everyone and people will flock to you. Whereas if you're somebody who doesn't matter what side of the line, again, that you're on, Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever. If it's a bad person, don't fuck with them. You just don't fuck with them. You just know. There's certain things that you know that are right and wrong that you should adhere to. And I think we need to learn that more than ever. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about this movie a lot because this movie has a lot of messages and a lot of like key things. I'm gonna go see it again. It's funny because we were gonna sneak into this theater again. We went to a 5:15 showing. The movie let out around 8 because we sat in this theater during the credits talking, me and my friend. And when we got out, it was like 8:15, and it was around 8. It was probably like maybe no more than 5 minutes after 8. And the 7:30 showing had showed. And we were like, well, we only missed the first half an hour. Should we walk in there? And I was like, no. So we started to walk towards the door. We kept like slowly walking, like, should we turn back? Then we saw the security officer who looked like she was like not having anything. And we were walking quiet. And I had to say, and it's funny because my friend was like, nobody wouldn't really care if we go in, would they? And then we walked closer to her, and I think she heard me when I said, I think she might care. And she, my friend bust out laughing. And the guard, she looked at me, so I think she heard me. Oh my God. So I was like, yep, that ends that. We ain't turning back. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. But it was great. Love to see you guys' opinions of it, of course, but save that for probably a podcast me and my boy Eurostrix gonna do. I'm gonna have to catch up with him and like lock down a time, and we're gonna have to like do one of our 3-hour podcasts like we used to do and just wax poetic about this, because I'm sure we're gonna have some differences and we're gonna have some like things that we really do like and that we're like one-on-one with. So I can't wait to do that. Anyway, as always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas and I'm out. Deuces.